what I wanted to cover tonight is, or not cover tonight, but rather talk about right now is, you, Molly Sandén is an artist from Sweden. She, to kind of give a bit of background about her, she is like a great singer-songwriter. She participated in a singing competition like The Voice Kids or something, like, or an equivalent, when she was younger, and then she started having her career, and she, yeah, she like, she's a big artist in Sweden especially. You might know her specifically from a soundtrack that she worked on, which is the, I don't know if you've seen the movie, it's on Netflix. It's called Eurovision Song Contest, the saga, or the story of Fire Saga. It's kind of a parody of Eurovision. It's a movie that was released a couple of years ago. Love that movie. Oh, okay. Wow, it came out in 2020, so 5 years ago now. It was a great like comedy with Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams. And Rachel doesn't necessarily sing, but they blended her voice with the voice of Molly Sandén, to make her singing voice in the movie, essentially. So there was a song that was nominated for the Grammys. It's called Husavik, My Hometown, which I'll play as like a snippet of. And let me see. Yeah. Yeah. I'll skip to the chorus. It might be more familiar. You know just where my heart is, to tell the truth and not pretend. Wow, I timed my jump really well. We're gonna get into it. Just to realize that I was meant to stay. Where the mountains sing through the screams of seagulls, where the whales can't live cause they're gentle people in my hometown. That is a song. It's beautiful. And I think this is Icelandic, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So basically, this song went on to being nominated at the Grammys. Molly Sandén performed the song directly, or it wasn't live, it was pre-taped, but from Sweden, because that was during the pandemic, and so people, you know, could not be in the same room together. And that's how I discovered Molly Sandén, which is funny to me because it's like the name of the collaborator on the song is Maya Marianne, which I don't know why she chose that name for the Eurovision soundtrack, but when you click on it anyway, it brings you to Molly Sandén. So Molly Sandén released a project which I will not be able to tell you any of the titles. As a matter of fact, what I'll probably do is simply share my screen because it's a lot easier to show the covers than read the titles themselves. So give me a sec while I do that. The first project of hers that I listened to was this album, which I'm not going to venture into trying to say the name. It was a short album, but like 9 songs, 22 minutes, but I honestly fell in love with it immediately when I listened to it. I don't know if I should like take a bit of time to, yeah, play snippets of it. Okay, so I'll try to, let me, okay, hold on. And I have no idea what it means, but the production is insane. Anyway, and then I don't know if there's Wait. And they kind of flow into into one another, which I loved in the album. Like, so that was like the album that I really discovered her with, which I absolutely adored. And you know, she had other projects, but I guess she took kind of a 5-year break between albums because there's something in 2012 and then something in 2019. Oh, well, there is an album in 2018. Oh, anyway, I didn't really venture all that much into the older stuff because the sound wasn't exactly. I mean, you know, it's not up to date, but it's also not old enough to be like nostalgic. So it didn't call out to me all that much. But then she released this album, Doms Ketaveta, I think that's how you say it, with this song. Wait.
De ska veta liten aggressiv i kassan på en måndag I ett köpcenter V4 modellen sjunger playback för en nolla luktar tjej det brukar säga lilla.
And the production once again is like amazing for a pop album.
Men det var innan jag fick tälta tills jag lyfte gick och chattade över scener som jag.
But the track that started this era was this one, and I loved it so much. Let me see if I can skip through the chorus.
Jag som hoppats på ett återfall.
It's just so good. People in Sweden know how to make pop music. It's crazy. I mean, if you didn't know, Max Martin, one of the biggest music producers in the world, is from Sweden. Like, Swedish people know how to make pop music incredibly well. And I feel like Swedish as a language is close to English, so there's a lot of similarities in the patterns and the syllables and the way that we go about saying things, and so it's closer in terms of like, because language does affect the way that you write music in such a great way, but also sometimes an limiting factor. Like, I speak French and music written in French doesn't sound the same, and we'll talk about that in a minute because of the next artist that I wanted to talk about for a sec. But anyway, this album was great, loved it as well. It was a little less cohesive than the previous one, but because the previous one literally had tracks that flew into one another. But I really enjoyed that album nonetheless. It was a great album. And while I was traveling on a trip, she released another brand new album called Strawberry Blonde. And I had seen some singles come out, but I hadn't listened to anything because I was waiting for the entire album to listen to it. And it's a great project. The songs are incredible on it. Among my favorite, there's Trophy. Once again, I haven't taken the time to look into what the lyrics actually mean, but they're great. Okay, and the chorus kind of kicks in now. So that's one of the best songs. Actually, I just realized that I didn't even like the album and to add it to my likes playlist, which is crazy to me because I should have done so before. I'll do that right now. There we go. The intro is really cool. It's just like orchestral arrangement that literally leads into Trophy. I'll just fast like cutting some of the vocals from Trophy, putting some strings on it. Like this kind of big adventure moment. It's so good. just like little snippets. I guess I'll let the whole thing play because we're already past halfway through it, but and then the drama. And then it jumps into trophy the track. Anyway, when I tell you that I had this album on repeat the entire trip, I was looping it like back to back. It's only 21 minutes, which is surprising because, I mean, albums are shorter and shorter nowadays, and there's only 8 tracks. But anyway, that was a great track, and from a great project. And then there's Confetti, which is with Astrid S. I need to get into Astrid. I've heard about her so much, and she's Swedish pop music. Like, it would be right up my alley. So, let me... So that's a perfect stop. A little bit of that track. Let me play the next one. It kind of had that like traveling vibey feel, like being in a sunny mood. And I was driving down the highway while listening to this, which was perfect. Like, imagine you're on the way to the airport and it's like the whole traveling scene. Feels very movie-esque. This one, let me... Since we're gonna... I think we're gonna go track by track. Let me see. Yeah. I play the choruses because they're a little more catchy. It's like the emotion in it. Next one, and I literally cannot speak to any of the titles or any of the lyrics because I haven't looked it up, but it has a little bit of a K-pop vibe to it. Let me... Yeah, that one. That's the only thing. I can only listen and just enjoy the music. There's nothing else to it. Track 7, I guess. And it's so like sonically consistent. Consistent. I meant to say consistent and coherent. Oh wow. Anyway. And then last one of the album, which is a bit of a darker tone to it. With a great like bass line. And it's just earworm after earworm after earworm. So yeah, that was a quick, I guess I might call this type of video like a showcase, and I'll post it And I'll just be like, showcase Molly Sandén, Strawberry Blonde on my channel or something like that. Because I just wanted to talk about the artist and talk about the project that I discovered during the trip. I kind of gifted myself that during the trip of like not waiting for a stream and listening to it on my own and fully absorbing the experience of it. Anyway, just great artist that I like a lot. That's it. A little project that I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you get to discover her music and enjoy her as well.